Hey, what's up, guys? So this week we're in France, and we're Esteban Ocon, and we're in the Alpine, and we have to finish in second or higher, and we're basically going to be battling with Carlos Sainz. Now there was two scenarios this week. The other was Imola, but it was just way too long, so I didn't even bother doing it. Um, it's I don't know. There's way too many AI there. You never know what they're going to do, so it can just become a waste of time. So basically here, as you saw, we're starting out on lap 47 of 53, and our tires are pretty worn. They're almost at 30%, so we're pretty limited with grip. It's not the best, and as you can see, we have a whack load of fuel. So basically this is an event where there's really no strategy other than go as fast as you can. So now this event, I've tried this event every which way. I tried it with different setups, high wings, low wings, and for the life of me, I couldn't get anywhere near Verstappen. I don't know if it's possible. I know the guy that's in first right now apparently beat Verstappen. There's no proof of it other than his time. He did like an 11.6 or something, which is almost 5 seconds faster than the time that you're going to see here, which is currently second. So I don't know, man. That guy should be in esports or something if that's a legit time, but I just don't see how it's possible. But the game's the game, right? So enough about that. So basically here on this first lap, I decided to overtake Sainz, and I learned that he's going to back out right here, and you're basically gonna break DRS at the end of the straight. I've already broke DRS on him. So that's something I learned, and that's how I decided to do my run. And that's how I got my fastest run, doing it this way. And a lot of them were pretty close, but this was my quickest by, I don't know, like 0.3 overall compared to the other ones. So basically now we're in second. We've accomplished the objective, and we're gonna just attempt to, I guess, save ERS and just put in good lap times. There's really nothing else to this event. So yeah, that's about it. When I do these events, like, it is regular track limits, but I do like to try to stay on the track and not cut any corners or take advantage of it. There's one lap later on that I think I slightly cut turn one. It's not the end of the world. It was just pretty minimal, but you know, ideally I don't like to do that. I like to do these honestly. So yeah, basically now we're attempting to catch Verstappen. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. It's got to be possible somehow. So I'm just trying to save ERS, and I've tried the event where I've tried to work together with Sainz, save ERS that way, but he basically just gets in the way, and he slows you up, and next thing you know, you're 3 seconds behind Verstappen, and you're just not going to get close to him. So lap 48 here, we're going to do a 33.7. Now that's not our fastest lap of the session, but I believe it's going to be our second fastest lap. So we kind of want to stay under 34.5s. That's, I think, what I did. I think my worst lap was a 34.5. And I had a few 33s. And like I said, with the tires being worn, I don't understand personally how you get a second a lap faster than the times that I'm doing. And I know I'm not the fastest guy out there. There are a lot of people that are faster than me, but you know, when you're talking about a full second a lap with worn tires and limited on ERS, it's just, I don't know, it's pretty questionable, but I digress. So we're on lap 49 now, and we're within 2.6 seconds of Verstappen. We've pulled 2 seconds on Sainz, which is good. He's not going to catch us. And the thing too with this event is the last 2 laps that Verstappen does, like, he drains his battery. So if you're not in his DRS and you were even just outside of his DRS, like, you're not even going to get close to him. And the straight line speed that they have in this event is pretty insane. So here we're coming up to lap 50. Bottas is going to get out of the way. Thank you very much. And that's a 34.5. So that's going to be our slowest lap. And now on this lap, see, that's where I cut there. Not a fan of it, but happened once, no big deal. I believe we're going to get a virtual safety car coming up right now. Yeah, we do. So basically here I'm at 40% ERS. I'm going to play around with the throttle, play around with the brake, and try to regenerate as much battery as I can before it starts up. And I think I end up gaining maybe a little over 10% before the virtual safety car ends. Yeah, so we're coming down the straight. And obviously we're watching the delta. When we hit this, it's going to go down a lot, so I do a bit of throttle and brake here to try to get some more. So we're 53% right now, so we gained a little over 10. And now I'm going to gun it, and I do a pretty good job here. I'm within a tenth of the delta, so it starts going back up again. So it was like 0.079 that we took off, so that's good. I mean, that's kind of what you want to do here. And now we are still 2.6 behind Verstappen. And my plan here is for the next lap, I think I'm just going to drain the battery and see how close I can get to Verstappen. Because I know on the last 2 laps, he drains his battery. And I think he does a 33.2 or something like that. So coming around here on the straight, we're going to hit the ERS, we're going to hit the overtake. And we're just going to try to put in our fastest lap here and see what we can do. Unfortunately, our previous fastest lap was with DRS, so we're obviously not going to get that on the main straight, but we are going to use our overtake and, try to equal it as best as we can. So we're down to 2.3, so we are catching Verstappen slightly here on this lap. 2.1. Getting a good exit here, and we're going to turn the overtake on. And I think I'm going to go down to about 20% here on the straight. Yeah, so we're within 2 seconds of Verstappen. Back up to 2. Like, his straight line speed is just crazy. Possible slight cut there, but no big deal. Not really gaining that much time from it. Accidental. So we are doing a purple second sector, so we are slightly ahead of our fastest lap. So right here I'm basically just trying to finish it out strong and try to beat the 33.7, because the fastest lap that you get in these events makes your score that little bit higher. So every tenth, half tenth, it all counts. So we're coming around to the last turn here. We're 2.1 behind Verstappen. And we're going to just hit overtake again and just drain the battery. Try to get a good lap in here. So he does a 33.6, I do a 33.5. And basically here it's just, he's just going to take off. 2.1 right now, so we'll see what the gap is at the end of lap 53. And I think it's close to 4 seconds. It might be 3.3 actually. So basically here we've drained our battery, we've got nothing, so we're just using every little bit now. That's all we can do, is just try to put in good laps, make no mistakes, and make it to the end, and see where we're at. So I'll stop talking for the time being, and just we'll watch the last lap and a half or so in peace and quiet. So he's 3.7 right now. We are going to get DRS here, and we are going to get a tow from Hulkenberg, which helps out. And right here, I'm honestly worried that he's going to slam on the brakes because it's the AI. You never know what they're going to do, but luckily he didn't, and we did gain a little bit of time with his help, so that was nice. So we did finish 3.5 seconds or so behind Verstappen, and that's about as close as I could get to him. Every try, basically, around 3 seconds. Yeah, so he's 86:12.6. Basically, every time I did the event, that's pretty much his fastest time. Those are our lap times there, fairly consistent to finish it off. And our score is going to be 310,881. And we're currently in P2 on PlayStation. Like I said, the first place score is an 11, which means he beat Verstappen's time, and he must have finished ahead of Verstappen by more than half a second. Probably almost a whole second, which is just, like I said, I don't understand it. Yeah, so 86:11.6. So yeah, he's almost 5 seconds faster than me, and he finished ahead of Verstappen according to his time, which, like I said, don't understand it, but GG, if it's legit, you should be in esports, buddy. So that's about it for that one. So if you guys want to hit the like and subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.